Liverpool will be playing a home game this midweek against Crystal Palace. In fact, the game is already less than 24 hours away, and we don't know what to expect. In fact, honestly, we know what to expect. And the thing to expect is that they are trying to go with the long balls, long throw, go for set pieces, go for corner. Why? Because they know that this is exactly what works against Liverpool. Interestingly, we already lost to them twice this season. Yes, remember the Super Cup game that was played just at the beginning of the season? Yes, we were goals ahead. They equalized and won us in PK. Then coming to the proper Premier League game of the season, they flogged us, like they embarrassed us in that game. And there is no guarantee that they won't be doing it again, because these guys know how to play us. And just like them, most other teams in the Premier League especially understand how to play against Liverpool. So we know they are coming out to play. And when they come out to play, our defense, are they going to be able to do the job? Our midfield, would they be able to do the job? Our attackers, would they be able to create chances? This is not even the Premier League, so there is this high chance of us doing huge rotation, but we know we need a win. So are we going to risk playing a lot of the senior players in order to increase our chances of getting that win? Or are we going to heavily rotate and just hope that the guys that will give the job would be able to get the job done? That's left for the coach to decide. And that's why if we are going to do a lineup prediction, it's going to be really hard to even do a lineup prediction right now, because very easily you could have started Isak or Ekitike as the striker for this particular game very easily, but we can't afford to do any of that because Isak picked up injury against Frankfurt. So going into the weekend, we played with just one striker, like we had one striker available, being Ekitike. And for this particular game, I'm not sure we are going to risk him, considering the fact that the next run of games we have are killer games. We have Aston Villa, we have Real Madrid, we have Manchester City, and we honestly can't afford to drop points in any of these games. We can't afford it at all, not even in the Champions League, because we already had one loss in the Champions League already. We lost that game against Galatasaray. So going against Madrid, do we really want to risk losing that game? But yeah, let's focus on what is ahead first. What we have ahead is that game against Crystal Palace, and I really need that win. Like, I don't know about any other Liverpool fan out there. I know that in moments like this, people would like to prioritize the Premier League and Champions League ahead of cup games. But considering how things are looking for Liverpool right now, I don't think we are in a position to prioritize anything ahead of the other thing. Any competition we are in, we need to take it very seriously. Why? Because at the end of the season, if we end up not winning the big competitions, we don't want to go trophyless at all. So we need to hold on to this. Going against Palace tomorrow, we need to really fight for a win, and we need to get that win while also playing decently. That may even seem like asking for too much. So at this very moment, I just need that win. I don't care how it came, whether it's from penalty, whether it's from set piece, open play, whatever the case may be. Let's get the win and prepare for what comes next. Well, one of the positives I can just have in mind while going into this particular game is that while Liverpool are involved in so many other competition, at least we are in 4 different competition at this moment in the season. Crystal Palace are also involved in so many other competition. So if you check their last 3 games, there have not been much rotation in those games. Meaning, if they are coming up for this particular game, I don't think they can still afford to play their strongest lineup. So you may end up seeing B team against B team from both sides. I seriously want to believe that Liverpool can get the job done. And my score prediction for this game is a 3-1 win for Liverpool, because surely we are conceding goals. And I'm almost certain that Van Dijk is not playing this game. Van Dijk wouldn't play. Salah likely won't play. So we are surely conceding goals in this game. Hopefully, it will just be less than the goal we'll be scoring. So even if we end up conceding 3 goals, which is a very bad look, we need to score more than 3 to be able to get that win. However, if we end up losing this game, like imagine we lose this. If we lose this game, then our chances of even winning the next couple of games is just at the lowest at this point, because with the way we're already playing, I don't know how we are going to match up against Real Madrid or even Manchester City. So that game tomorrow against Crystal Palace is a must win. We have to win it. Then we would see what comes next. So that's it on this particular one. I would like to hear your score prediction for this game. What do you think the scoreline is going to look like? Who do you think is going to win? Leave all that in the comment section.